Sagittarius. This is so true, you Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Old subscribers, new subscribers. Y'all know I appreciate and love everybody, right? All right, Sagittarius, it's general. It ain't going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, then just leave the rest of the cards on the table for somebody else, okay? Sagittarius, you remember how we read energy over here, right? We read energy that's fluid and that's reversible. I also read that energy that's past, present, or future. Okay, I could be reading energy that's people, places, or things. Okay, and I could be reading all this energy all at the same time, Sagittarius. Okay, so just place yourself where you feel like you fit in the reading. All right, let's go. Sagittarius, I do try to post daily. Now, I don't be posting these readings daily because that's energy draining. But I do try to post something every day. So I've been really working on shorts. So if you're feeling the love, Sagittarius, check out my shorts because I do try to post some shorts every day. I try. And I really like the creative side of the short. I like that. I'm going to keep doing it because it's so creative. I like working with editing and all that stuff. So I like that. So I'm just going to stick with it. But let's see what messages Spirit got for you today, Sagittarius, okay? What Spirit wants you to know about this? All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to pick up this energy. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me take a sip of water. Let me get some clarity. I need some clarity on this. All right, drink some water, Sagittarius, because you really need to get clear on this situation here. Because first thing I'm picking up is you're not trusting something you know. I don't know if you, you get these messages from Spirit, and then for some reason, you go against your higher knowledge. I don't know why. You know, the high priestess, high. Okay? You know, I'm trying to, teach you something here, Sagittarius, okay? High priestess, high priestess, high priest, higher knowledge, higher self, okay? So when a high priestess show up or the high priest, this is messages from high, messages from on high, okay? So when you get these high messages, when they come to you straight from Spirit, straight from God, straight from you, you need to listen, okay? You need to trust what comes to you first before you listen to anything from the outside, okay? That's just the first message that Spirit wanted me to get across to you. Because I think sometimes, Sagittarius, these messages come in and then they get, your clarity be off and then they get confused. You start getting confused. I think that you start reacting. Sometimes you might get a little immature in how you respond to certain situations. And I don't think you're doing it intentionally. I think you do these things because it's confusion. That's all. It just feel like there's confusion here. So it's like the way you offer love to a situation could sometimes come off a bit different. It comes off like it's not no love there, but it is love. It's just the way you show love because you're unclear. You're sitting in confusion and not trusting what you know. So when you give love, you give it at its smallest. You're giving it as a son, which can also sometimes feel a bit abrasive. You get what I'm saying? Like when you give son love, you giving it like quickly, remind me of my son, and how he responds, how my son do me, how he feel, offer me small amounts of love. I gave this boy everything, I'm just saying it's the son energy here. Okay. It's young. So I think you start getting a little immature in how you offer love to a situation. And then sometimes I think, Sagittarius, this ain't for everybody. Sometimes you you know what, forget it. I'm done. It's like you start ending situations. I don't know. You want to just truce it, rest it, because it's not going the way you want. Sometimes you just I'm done. I truce it. It's over. I'm done. I'm not going to deal. I don't want to deal with it. And I don't know if this is the right approach. It just feels like when it comes to certain situations here, there's an energy that may want you to heal from something in your past. There's some healing that need to take place. Okay. This person may want you to also heal how you love situations. I think they want you to heal your heart. That's coming through for somebody. It's like you might want them to stop doing what they're doing, or you might want them to stop it or, heal it. But they also want you to do these same things. There's a lot of healing on both sides here, Sagittarius. I don't know what's going on. It's healing is for both people, and maybe that's what Spirit wants you to know. You're not the only one that need to heal. They need to heal too. Okay. And then maybe that's something that you want them to know. And maybe that's the problem. That's where y'all bumping heads. Lot of healing here. It's like when it comes to things growing, I guess, even in this relationship or in this love or in this situationship or this friendship, it's going to take some time, you know, for these gains, for these things to grow. And the only reason it's going to take some time is because you're not clear. You're not clear, Sagittarius. They're not clear, Sagittarius. Okay. Nobody trusting none of the messages is coming through, you know. So when you don't trust yourself and you don't listen to your gut and you start listening to everybody else, or, you know, you don't trust God, I don't know. That's when the gains start slowing down, I guess. Because, you know, if you don't need nobody, then you don't need nothing from spirit, then I guess you good then, huh? You don't need no gains. You don't need no growth. You're good. Okay? You know, Sagittarius, I think when you really think about a situation here, when it comes to this situation with this person that you're trying to come together with or bring something back together in love, it just feels like you start looking at the whole picture. You circumspection. You know, you go through the whole thing and you like, you know, you look back on it, you like, I love this person. I had a lot of love for a situation. A lot of empathy was here. We worked together at times. And I just wanted to go back. It's almost like you wanted to go back to the way things used to be. But maybe that's something you're going to have to put to rest. You know, things may not go back to the way they used to be. Sometimes things come back together differently. You know, and maybe you sitting in some type of old energy here, wanting things to be like copacetic the way they used to be. It may not, you might have to change something. It might change the way you think here. Change the way you move. You know, if you want to increase some gains, you know, maybe you're going to have to love a situation better. Love more, you know, in order for things to grow more. Maybe, you know, put some of our personal feelings aside and be empathetic on a situation is what it feel like for somebody here. Show a little more empathy. And if you're not doing this, they doing it to you. Maybe that's why, you know, they wanted to grow with you and they want to come together with you in love. But they need to come through with that empathy. Like the empathy is small. The empathy is moving slow. And that's why this thing ain't growing right. They forget, you know, you get to forgetting about people. Empathy. Look it up. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes sometime. And I don't know if that's referring to you or the other person, but that's just what came through. So Sagittarius, I do feel like even though you're not listening to yourself, that don't mean you ain't happy. Your happiness is here. So I think you're happy regardless. You like, even if you cut this person off or whatever, cut this energy out, even if you're not giving them the full love of a situation, I think you're happy. One of the things that could be keeping your happiness afloat is because you hide your grief pretty well. I think you hide your emotions pretty well. You hide your healing and don't nobody know that you're hurt. That might be why you're happy. I think your happiness could be a little bit of front for your pain. You know, you could be hiding pain with happiness, covering it up. Covering up a happiness with grief is what you're doing. And maybe you don't realize that's what you're doing. You know, that's the truth. That's something that you, Sagittarius, or this other person got a hard time sitting with. Got a hard time sitting with the truth. Have a hard time sitting with pain. Sometimes you got to sit with this and release this. Feel it, release it, and let it go. Okay? Because things not going to work out and come together unless we confront some of these emotions. Unless we go through some of this healing. It look like there's like work that need to be done here when it comes to healing. A lot of healing work need to be done in order for things to come together in love. Somebody want to work with you to heal love. Somebody don't want you to just like stop, you know, get immature and just stop love or just, you know, give the small offer. Like, I don't know. It's like they want to work with you, Sagittarius. This person want to work with you when it comes to love. The threes is here. 3-3. Like the threes is here. 3-3-3 is here. You need to work with this person. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Somebody back here again. The way empathy. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Spirit wants you to find it in your heart to go through some of these emotions that you're closing off. Go through this grief. Feel the empathy. Feel what this person is going through, that they're also going through something that they was painful in their past. This person also has a heart that hurts at times. And this person wants to work with you, or they're trying to work with you and help heal grief here for happiness. Okay. So maybe this is what Spirit wants you to see and want you to heal. Let's keep going though. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, Sagittarius. And all of this is for your happiness. But I know, Spirit, you know, Sagittarius, you good. You know, you like, I'm happy. I ain't worried about nothing like that. And for some, that's fine. You know, hey, cover it up. Go on with life. It's going to come back. Believe that. Everything show back up from your past, including things you try to cover up with happiness. Just when you think you happy, here come grief because you didn't heal it. And that's the truth. Because you didn't heal it. It's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Clear it out. Heal it. Work with it. I feel like Sagittarius get like, that fire action. Like, fiery. Like, I'm not no fool. I'm not going to be a fool for you, a fool for nobody else. I ain't a fool for nobody, and that's fine. But I think Spirit wants you to be a fool for change. Be a fool for something new. I think this is Spirit telling you this is something that you want to do, that you're not ready to do. This is the messages that's probably coming in, I think when it comes to you and your emotions, Sagittarius, when it comes to you and this grief or you and whatever this is that you're trying to cover up, you almost there. Like you get really close to being at the finish line of handling your emotions or working through your emotions. And then you just like go backwards. I think you start going backwards. I don't know why. Like you don't listen to yourself. You don't listen to what you know. The High Priestess in reverse. Like you almost there. You almost at the finish line to make this thing come together. And then you start getting immature with your words. With your words, Sagittarius. You start getting smart in the mouth. I don't know what you be doing. It's like you almost victorious and then boom, I don't know. This person said something and it threw you back. They said something and I think it drawed out some of your past hurts. Whatever they said drew you back to some, like, I don't know. It brought you back to some type of painful situation. And then you got smart with the truth. You don't want to work with this person when it comes to the truth. You get smart about the truth. And it's like, you want to tell this person the truth, like, or you telling them this is the truth, but it's like you expecting them to accept a truth that's painful, that's not even healed. That's why you're not crossing the finish line on this. There's healing here. There's no reason to get immature. There's a lot of immaturity when it comes to looking towards something that need to be healed. See this? The sun of water, the sun of air. Small amounts of love. Not really concerned with the full truth here. Because we're not healed from it. And we're not victorious. Because we don't want to be a fool. And that don't make no sense. Because I'd rather be a fool for the truth. I'd rather be a fool for happiness. And I'll be a fool when it comes to something I know God told me that was true. And I trusted my gut. Then I'm going to be a fool. You can call me a fool all day long. Yep, I'm a fool for God. I'm a fool for the truth. Yep. It's foolish to think that I'm ignoring my higher self. That's foolish. Sit with self, Sagittarius. Sit with self. Sit with self so you can get clarity. Clarity comes with sitting with self, meditation, and prayer. That's the only way to get this medicine. You want medicine? You want this fixed? You want to fix this problem? Sit with yourself. Sit with God. Be a fool for God. Be a fool for a situation that you know nothing about. Be a fool for a situation that you don't seem to be able to fix. Be a fool for a situation that you can't see. Be a fool for a situation that you still carrying a lot of past hurts, past pain that you pretending to be happy about. That's the truth. You're not going to be able to take action on something and be victorious if you still hurting over it. And that's the truth. If you still disappointed about whatever this person is doing or what they did in their past, if you still carrying disappointment for somebody else, how are you healing? How are you sitting with self? Because if you sat with self, you wouldn't be throwing judgment and disappointment and projection on nobody else. You can't be mad at somebody else's actions that they took in their life. Worry about yourself and your actions. Because somebody is already disappointed over the actions they took. And that's the truth. Somebody already sitting with some of the things that went wrong in their life. This person may be still healing for some of their past mistakes. Okay? But there's still 2 fish here, 2 cups, 2 baskets. They still see something here that you don't see yet. They still see it, Sagittarius. Do you see it? They still want to take some kind of action and work on healing with you. They do. Even though you're not ready, they do. They do. I think they just get disappointed. They get disappointed in themselves. They get disappointed in how things worked out. I think they get disappointed in love. They get disappointed in the healing. They don't sit with themselves and they're not really fully healed yet. This person feels young, younger than you, trying to navigate life like you doing. The same thing you doing, Sagittarius. They're trying to navigate through it too. We're going to go one more time, Sagittarius. We want to see what else Spirit wants you to know about this. If they're not younger in age, they're definitely younger when it comes to their maturity, but you're young too. You know, you might be older in age, but your mentality start getting young. You know, in Sagittarius, that's that fire energy. You move quicker than you think. You know, slow down and try to be empathetic over other people's situation. That's all. Okay? There's joy and fulfillment for you too. There's joy and fulfillment here. Okay? God love you, Sagittarius, and want to bring you some type of joy and fulfillment without the fight, without the arguing, without bumping heads with this person. Okay? You don't have to take action and say every time you take action, you bump heads. Like you said, I was almost victorious. And then we started bumping heads and then it went left. Because you felt deceived and disappointed on a situation. I don't know if you thought this person was lying. Maybe they thought you was lying. You like, I'm the only one doing all the work. They said they was doing all the work, Sagittarius. So who doing all the work for real, for real? It seemed like instead of getting over some of these past hurts, past deceptions, past lies, get over the past. Heal the past. Yes, maybe they lied in the past, Sagittarius. Maybe you lied in the past. Did you? You didn't lie. You never lied in your past about this? You wasn't disappointed in your past? You didn't try to work over some things on this person? You didn't try to manipulate this person at times? So I guess you was fair and innocent in this situation at times in your past. You was? I don't think so. I think they got disappointed in some of the things you did too, Sagittarius. I bet you they did. I bet you lied to cover up some things. I bet you did. You was deceiving in your past. And so was they. Okay? They don't want to work by themselves. They want to work with you. They don't want to do all the work. Either you're going to work with them in the healing and stop bumping heads, or I guess y'all just not going to work together at all, is what it feels like. One more time. I'm closing it out, Sagittarius. I don't know who this for. It feels like it's family and it feels like friends. So I don't know if you're going through something with family or you're going through something with friends. That's what it feels like. Balance it out. You got to stay balanced, Sagittarius. That's what this is about. Balance out your mind, body, soul. Balance. Get right, sit and meditate and pray. Meditation and prayer is going to help you with this. I'm telling you. So that you can make the best decision. So that you don't throw yourself off. So that you can stay in your equilibrium. So that you can stay adjusted to change in new situations. So that you don't lose hope on a situation. That you continue to believe that all the things that you want to come together with this love, with this person, with this wish, that these things will come together. They will. You got to keep believing. And that if there's lies here, that you will see the truth, okay? That you will get the clarity when you sit with yourself and you can make a better decision. Your mind will be balanced out. And you'll see exactly what you need to do in this situation, okay? Don't give up hope. Try to be more empathetic and work this situation out, okay? I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to you, Sagittarius. I'm going to leave this energy with you, Sagittarius. I'm going to see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.